Hey everybody, tonight's entree is barbecued, bacon wrapped, grilled doves. You know, the beauty of hunting and fishing is you get to eat a lot of things that you typically may not get in your grocery store. Now you can go buy fish at the grocery store. You might even go to a specialty store and find some venison or some elk steaks. But one thing you'll never find is doves. Here in the South, especially Georgia, we kick off the hunting season with a great southern dove hunt. And we had a great one yesterday. The only problem with dove season is it's usually very, very hot because it opens around September the 1st, Labor Day weekend. And it was about 100 degrees yesterday. But we killed a bunch of birds and had a great hunt. We're going to show you how we're going to cook these doves up, which is my favorite way. When I was growing up as a kid, my mom always did them in gravy. We picked the birds, we picked the feathers. Took a long time. The way I've learned how to do them in the last few years is much simpler, and we're going to show you that. These are just the prepared breast of about 20 birds that we got yesterday. And as always, I like to marinate things. My favorite hickory smoke Allegro, one of my favorite marinades. And we will marinate anything in Allegro, just about anything. But we marinated these birds overnight, and we're about to wrap them in bacon. Tonight we're going to show you how we're going to get this bird from there to just a breast only. Basically, you've got the bird, you're going to cut the wings off, you're going to cut his head off, and you're going to cut his legs off with a good pair of shears. Then you have just the body of the bird. That's all you have. That breast is right there. We're going to take our thumb, stick it right under the breastbone, and just take the breast right off. And all you do is peel back that skin. There's the breast. Now we're going to clean it up. We won't show you all that, but there's the breast that we want to cook and wrap in bacon. I've got all my dove breasts ready. I'm going to spice them up with anything you like. This is Tony Chachere's, which you've seen before. We love Tony Chachere's. This is called Paulette's. But any kind of spice you like. You don't have to, overdo these. And you can see I've got all these breasts, they've been marinating. And over here I've got my bacon that I'm about to wrap them in. Because the breast of the dove is so small, you don't need a huge piece of bacon. So I've taken the bacon and cut it in half. So that's just a half piece of bacon. I'm going to take that breast and I'm going to wrap it very tightly like that. So it's wrapped in bacon, and I'm going to take a toothpick and I'm going to put it right through the breast. The breastbone is very thin, so there is a bacon wrapped dove breast. I'm going to wrap them all and I'll show you what it looks like when we go to the grill. Okay, we're ready to put these bacon wrapped, marinated, and spiced doves on the grill. The key to cooking anything with bacon, bacon will flare up, and it'll also stick to your grill. So you want to make sure your grill is greased or oiled down. So I've kind of oiled this down with olive oil, and I'm putting the dove's breast side or the meat side down. That's very important. You're not going to cook these for long over hot coals. You're going to get them good and charred, and we're going to set them off the heat and then put the barbecue sauce on them. But you can see I'm putting them breast side, meat side down. And you're going to see it's going to want to start to flame up. And you might have some water handy if you get your grill too hot, where you can cool it off. Don't worry about getting it charred. Bacon's going to char. The whole purpose of the bacon is to give it some great flavor with that great meat, and that's just right. If your fire gets too hot, just get you a pitcher of water and do like that with your hand. It'll cool it down just a little bit. You want a good hot fire, but you don't want it in flames or that bacon will burn up. I've had the doves on here for maybe 5 to 8 minutes. You got to turn them often because of that bacon. You don't want to let that bacon catch on fire too much. Then I'm going to get them off the fire, and then I'm going to douse them up with my barbecue And I just kind of pile it on there. I make 2 piles because I've got 2 types of barbecue. This is Carolina Gold from Trader Joe's. And I'm just gonna sop it on there. The bacon is already kind of charred. This is not a big piece of meat, so you don't want to cook it too long. And I'm just gonna put all kinds of barbecue sauce on there. My other pile, and it doesn't matter if it mixes, is Sweet Baby Ray's, which is a tomato-based sauce. And I'm gonna just slop it on there. The Doves are pretty much done. You can overdo them very easily. You wanna be careful about that because it's not a big piece of meat. I'm gonna cover the grill, let them cook another 3 or 4 minutes, and we're gonna be eating Doves. We're ready to enjoy these great Doves we've cooked, and we've got 2 types, one with Sweet Baby Ray's and one with another type, barbecue sauce. Don't forget, there's a toothpick in here, and you need to pull it out because it will get you. A breast is just a big piece of meat with a thin breastbone in between. Take a big old bite. Good. Join us for more great videos on Antlers and Annex, hunting, fishing, and cooking. See you next time.